Okay, folks, we're back. I'm your host, VKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If you want to ever contact the show, 706-889-9700. And there is the email address and all the social media ways you can contact the show. At 9:35, we're going to be taking another little break in a minute because 9:35, I have someone that wants to debate whether the president's offer of a deal Saturday is amnesty. Okay? So I have that, and that's Debbie Dooley. Debbie Dooley wants to come on, and she is the one of the founding members of the Atlanta Tea Party and activist, and she wants to come on and debate. She claims it's amnesty. What say you? That's going to be at 9:35. Don't miss that. We're going to debate with her on why she thinks it's amnesty. Now, Leopold, I told you, Jason Leopold, okay? You need to look that up. BuzzFeed, put Leopold, BuzzFeed, and start looking at his past, his checkered past, and what all he's been involved in and what problems. In 2002, Salon.com removed the story Leopold had written as a freelance writer for the site. Salon said that as it investigated a piece he wrote about Enron, including allegations of plagiarism against him. Leopold has done several things, okay? You might want to just look into it. So, what is the only thing different, okay? What is the only thing different that actually had Mueller come out and do this? Now, this is my prediction and my thought. The only thing different right here is number 29. That's been the only difference. Why up to now? So now I understand, okay, William Barr, okay, William Barr, which should be confirmed today, tomorrow, whatever, all right, as the next Attorney General. Up till now, okay, there's a couple things. Now, did William Barr pick up the phone and call Mueller and say, would you like for my very first act as Attorney General be to look into a leak? Because if you leak something to BuzzFeed or your people leak something to BuzzFeed, that may be the smoking gun I have to pull the plug on you. I don't know. Now, there's a lot of people, William Barr, a lot of people concerned, Iran-Contra. Go back and look at Barr's CIA. Okay? Now, I read some details on William Barr this past weekend. Go back and look at CIA and Mr. Barr, and look at Iran-Contra and Mr. Barr. There's some things that the people are concerned, and there's either the Donald Trump says, hey, deep state, I've got your man, or the deep state is saying to Donald Trump. I read the articles, folks. There's articles out there that are questioning how Donald Trump made a deal with the deep. Could he have made a deal with the deep state with this guy here? Or is he shining this guy and say, deep state, I've got your man? I don't know. So there's so much to look back on Barr that's questionable. But what is the only thing different in every single thing? Rod Rosenstein, okay? The entire time Rosenstein had Mueller, okay, going through the investigation, was afraid to touch it with a 10-foot pole. With everything that's come out thus far, allegedly by sources, who's to say Rosenstein ever picked up the phone and say, really? I don't know. We know Jeff Sessions didn't touch anything where this is concerned. And Whitaker has definitely been outspoken. But remember the memo this guy wrote. That is centerpiece of discussion for Kamala Harris and the left that have gone crazy over it, that he wrote this legal piece of work that he wrote and sent to Mueller, sent to the president's counsel. Remember that? So did this guy pick up the phone and say, Robert, you really want to start out with acknowledging, leaks? Maybe you should come out and tell people those leaks didn't come out of your office. I don't know. But let me tell you this. This is the only factor of difference. If you put all the things together since Mueller started this investigation, and all the things at the failing New York Times, and all the things at the failing Washington Post, which they're not failing, they got plenty of money. But I'm just saying with the president, the fake news, Washington Post, and all of the things that they have piled on, BuzzFeed included, okay, with their sources out there, not one time have we had a written statement from the special counsel's office. And what is the only one thing that makes a factor, that is a factor in all of it, that's different? William Barr. Well, he's not Attorney General yet. I know he's not Attorney General yet. Well, do you think he did something like that, not being Attorney General? I don't know if he did something like that, not being Attorney General. I just know he's the only factor that's different. That's all I'm saying. When you start putting everything from the past 2 years, the only difference is that right there. And you see, Mueller would be up against an investigation into leaks. And Mueller, if something leaked out of his office, that's the smoking gun they would need to pull the plug on Mueller. Maybe they wouldn't. I don't know. What say you? There's a whole lot there. Now let's go to number 24. Number 24, what's in Trump's new offer? Okay, $5.7 billion for border wall, 3 years of protections for 700,000 DACA recipients, 3-year protection for 300,000 immigrants with expired temporary status, money for drug detection technology, humanitarian assistance, more border agents, immigration judges. Okay? That's what's supposedly in there. Many are yelling amnesty, amnesty, amnesty. Okay? The great one, Mark Levin, says no. Okay? No amnesty. I'm looking at all sides, but I want to debate it because I have somebody in the social media world that is blowing it up, calling this guy hashtag Amnesty Don, and you have Ann Coulter saying we voted for Donald Trump, and we got Jeb Bush. All right, so let's see why they're yelling amnesty. I'm going to take a break. Don't go away. When I come back, Debbie Dooley, the original co-founder of the Atlanta Tea Party, and political activists will be on the line telling me why she believes it's amnesty. So don't go away. We're going to take a brief break.